Oh, hello. Good morning.
I don't know. I can't fix it right now. I give up on it.
That guy was driving my chop shop vehicle.
Where? So she's gonna be somewhere in this area. Must be scandalous and park in a red zone. Something broke it. Alternative option. Maybe work now. Did not.
What is all this shooting? Do you hear that? Someone's just having a shootout, dude. So it turns out speed limit cameras are still in place. They just don't show you that you've hit one. But if you go to your bank account, it'll show the withdrawals. It'll show that the police department's taking it right out of your savings account. It's bullshit. Long time no fucking see, man. What's up, Outbreak? How's it going, buddy? So long, Outbreak, that I don't even remember your name, bud. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Remind me, how far back are we talking? Are we talking all the way back to Minecraft, or are we talking 2K16? What are we talking about? We talking about all the way back to like Wildlands? Division? What are we talking about? I was in the old gang with Gage and Cash and Harry. Which one was Harry? I mean, I remember Gage and Cash. I still talk to Gage sometimes. Cash got permabanned. I don't remember Harry. Maybe I remember Harry. So we're not talking that far back then. Well, great to see you, bud. Are you getting back in on this new wipe or not? Also, apologies if I'm being kind of quiet because I got people sleeping upstairs. He's Pink Man now. Who is? Harry? Or Cash? Because Cash is banned. He was in my chat the other day. He was telling me. It's been a year? Jesus. You'll forgive me for thinking that's not a very long time, though, because semi-regularly, I'll get somebody jumping into the chat that'll be saying, you know, hell, I remember watching you when I was in grade school, like when Fortnite first popped, or, you know, when I used to do Minecraft content, like, literally 14, 15 years ago. So, you're in DOC. Oh, is that right? In the prison and stuff? And mechanics. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Don't do mechanics? You're saying don't do mechanics? Or are you saying you haven't been doing it? Oh, what the hell, man? We got a double order, dude, again? God dang fatties, man. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, obese, bro. Obese. Oh, bro, I only delivered a Pepsi just then, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. That was a waste.
I mean, god damn. You ain't even covering gas with that. That guy's good. Usually people just go, oh, yeah, oh, yup, oh, yeah. He had like a whole backstory for why he was there. That was funny. Yeah, so I apologize, but like in my head, when someone goes, do you remember me from back in the day? I tend to go like 8, 10, 12 years back. I'm in mechanics, but I don't really do it because it's boring. Oh, is that right? But doesn't it pay pretty good? Mechanics pay pretty good, right? DOC's a lot of fun. The mechanics pay 600 base. DOC pays 1,200 where I'm at right now. Oh, right on. So double the money. Goddamn. It's a bummer sometimes not carrying a gun. I still don't carry a gun. It sucks in those situations where you see your trap car and it's moving and you can just shoot the driver and get that car, but it's like, cost of doing business. Yeah, I wish, I could do a whitelist job, I guess, kind of sometimes, but I don't really want to jump through all those hoops. You won a holographic of a streamer yesterday? What does that mean? Oh, really? Wait, that's the one where you can jump the line, where you literally, if you want to get in, someone has to get out of the server, right? That's like the elite of elite. It's like subscriptions or whatever. It's only for a month, though, right? Isn't that like 150 a month? Or do I not have that right? Oh, okay. So you don't have to kick anybody out. That makes it a little bit better, right? I want to live in Sandy. Kind of. Like, I want to live Sandy adjacent. I don't want to live in the city. I want to live out here. Oh, fuck. I should have emptied out my pockets at the recycling spot over there. I didn't think about it. I'll empty out over here. I already applied for stuff and got denied, so I feel like they're not really interested in. I know most people apply over and over and over again, but it's like I've already been told no, so I'm like, I'm good. I kind of enjoy being on the outside looking in. Ooh, I should probably. I should probably handshake those off when I get a chance, right? Sometimes if I make a trip up here to throw it, you know, to sell off like a mutated apple or whatever the hell, I like to stop here and grab these trees just to get a quick $400 or $500 in my pocket. Plus, right now I can, you know, kick a little meth to these farmers. Why not?
Hay un mujer en mi congelador. Hola.
I'm carrying way too many bandages and way too many painkillers. It's taking up a lot of weight in my backpack. Yeah, I still kind of just like farming because it's grab it from the tree, take it over to the place, sell it. It's all very quick. It's very one-stop shop, you know? It's not great money, but for the time, like if I do this little field right here of oranges, fill my pockets up, go over there, I get like $400 or $500. It takes like 3 minutes. I would argue for the time it takes, you don't really get much better than that. I mean, there is the bummer that there's times of the day where the fruit stand's closed. I get that. That part sucks, but in pretty much every other way, like it's the most efficient way to make money, dude. One of the most efficient ways to make money, I'd argue. There's a quick $450. Just bing, right there. grab some trees. Go back over there, get 450 more bucks. I mean, imagine you catch a mutated tomato. You're getting like $1,000 for a pocket full of fucking oranges. It's like, dude. I mean, you want to talk about fast money? This is fast money right here. It's not the most exciting thing, but I gotta get my coffee here in a second. We're just easing into this one, boys and girls. Enjoying the last little bit of my ginger ale. I gotta get more this morning. Last little bit of my cranberry ginger ale, and I got a pot of coffee brewing right now. I gotta go get that. It's gonna be a morning, boys and girls. I mean, it's 1 o'clock for me right now. At 6 o'clock, I got to go to the grocery store, so I got like 5 hours. I like to go to the grocery store first thing in the morning when there's no people there. If it gets too late in the day, the grocery store might as well be closed for me because I'm just like, I don't want to go there with all the people. It's horrible. Something's going on over there. I don't want to be a part of that. Alright, so let's go over to Harmony real quick. And we'll go to the clothing store over there. I gotta set up a farming outfit. I got my trashing outfit, I got a beans outfit, I need a farming outfit. believe in crustus? Listen, whatever helps you get through the day, Bubba. Okay? Oh, yeah. That looks very... I might go back to that one. Which one was that? Which one was that again? 216. Remember that one. That looks like a whale. Gotta keep the sun out of my eyes. Type winter... Type farmer hat, dude. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now we're doing something. That's a beautiful cowboy hat, but we're not going cowboy. We're going farmer, so it doesn't really play. I wish it did. That's a pretty good farmer hat right there. Okay. I feel good about it. All right, before I go anywhere else, let me grab my coffee. I'll be right back. Okay. so. Yeah, there's the one downside though. There isn't really any people. In Sandy. As I say that, there's two people on a bench right here. There isn't really enough people to like.
Howdy. Yep. Appreciate it.
Lots of bumps of meth I had on me. I think I'll sell this last bag of meth to this guy over here. Let me get this last bag of meth out of my pocket and then we'll be good. One of those guys over there, this guy will buy it probably. Here you go, Bubba.
Buenas.
There you go, Bubba. That'll help you pick those
Gracias.
oranges real quick. Also, your bathroom will never be cleaner. You're welcome. Now we grab oranges. I don't remember where I got those meth bags from. I think trash, probably. I mean, safe bet is I got them out of the trash. I'm at 94. All right, let's not push it. Let's go grab some. Okay, 3,000. Deposit. Okay, so 1. I wish I could sell back these, but I can't. I have so many of them. I'll probably have to find a garbage can, dump most of them out in it. Give myself some space. I get why people needed the wallets, by the way. I figured that part out. They're putting their IDs in there, they're putting their money in there so they're not taking up all their pocket slots with just stuff that weighs nothing and, you know, you never really use. Now, do you have to pull it out of the wallet? Like, you have to open the wallet and pull it out of there if you want to show it to somebody? Sure. Or transfer it to your bank account? Sure. But stuffing all these into your wallet, like, it gives you so much more space in your pockets. I understand why people wanted wallets. Like, first day, everybody's on the internet, on the live fair going, anybody selling a wallet? It's like, what the fuck? I thought you threw away the wallets. No, the wallets have a value now. It makes sense. I get it. I get it now. I understand what everybody was doing. Because by the time you're done, you have like 7 different IDs. It's ridiculous. Fishing license, hunting license, commercial license, biking license, driver's license, ID. It's like, that could be your whole top 3 rows if you don't put it in a wallet. Okay. Keep forgetting. I gotta do this real quick. What are our dailies for our activities for the group? Good lord, I have to devour 25 fast food items? Good lord. Lumberjacking's not that hard, but I'm gonna re-roll it. Perfect. That's what I wanted. I'll go play roulette and then I'll eat 25 pieces of fast food. That's actually a lot of money though, low key. I don't think I have enough money to. Alright, let's see how cheap chicken chocolate Cluckenbell can be, possibly. I'm gonna eat 25 ice creams. That's $15 though. That's not that much. It's like, you know, it's not that bad. A few $100. I just made that from farming, so we're good. Is this working? Hold on, let me look. Yes, it is. Okay, good. I want to make sure this was fast food. I mean, it's fast food. I knew it was fast food, but like, I just want to make sure. Seven more, right? That's just math. I know it doesn't look like I can see anything, but I can kind of barely see.
working as much as they should. You know, you kind of gotta take advantage.
Time for your chips. There's an 18. One more card. Time for your
I'm a pretty boring roulette player. I just play black in the third 12 pretty much every time. But I will say this, I like having things to knock off, you know, like things that I have to accomplish in a day.
We have 13.
Free days are fun, but sometimes you just want to have something that you know. Sometimes you just want to
Best
contribute,
of
you
luck,
know?
everyone. 18. It's a
There we go. Bing. That's me. Wasn't third 12, but it was black. Let's get it.
Please place your chips down. Card. 15. We have
Ooh, there's a 25. That's third 12. Thank God. It's not black, but it's third 12. I still get paid. Gimme, gimme.
15 there. Another. Thanks. 17. 16.
And
14.
that closes.
16.
Let's
We winning, boys?
Another card. And 14. All bets
there
are
we go.
closed.
Damn it, full loss right there. Ugh.
Let's get
Time
those
to play.
in.
In, please.
Don't gamble, bro. Don't gamble, bro. Don't gamble. Don't gamble. Don't gamble, bro. I lost
There.
300k. Don't gamble.
I'm chip place, please. 10.
Put it on 8. Put it on 8. On 8. 8. 8. Cross. Cross 8.
Card.
8 is the way.
Like another card. Let us begin.
Bets are closed. Good luck.
Card. 18.
Bro, it's like the 1 in 5 times landing on 8, bro. Cross. That's always the number.
Here's a 16. Bust.
Double win. Nice.
Please. You want another? Ellie? We got
Ugh.
What did land on? Oh, so close.
another.
Nice. That's another double win. Come on. Now we're starting to make money.
You want me to kick Tyler, or do you like him? Okay.
Oops.
Chip.
Please give me right.
I accidentally went 80 chips on that.
You won that last one, right? Or did
I don't know how to take chips off.
Okay. Yeah, I think that. Ooh, the 12. She's got the 7. I think you go. Shit.
Another.
Yes, thank God.
Hello, Jamshed.
Hello, Jimmy.
I'm feeling the 3K betting game.
He's a fucking piece of shit. Yeah. Well, sometimes you have to make a commitment for other people, but that's not you. You'd rather see us all fail. But I want to see this.
Nice. I mean, I'm winning so much right now. Like every other hand, I'm winning. This is great. This is working out perfectly. Especially since I have to be here for like 20 full hands, or 20 full rolls, spins, whatever, which is going to take forever.
Nice. There you go.
Oh,
Coo-
no.
Mustard. So is this guy counting cards or what?
You know what they say about 6-7?
Well,
Maxie?
you gonna jump in? You counting the fucking deck here, or what's going on?
Never mind.
Oh, I still got my third 12. Nice.
I do like those green gloves though. Are those impact gloves? You at work?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, right on.
I'm only at 8 out of 20.
Don't worry about it.
Jesus.
Like, the guy needs to be fucking hung.
Oh.
Oh,
Jordan's only up 5. Fuck that. I
what I gave
got out at 50.
Is that Fonzie?
Here's the
Is that Fonzie? The Fonz? The all leather?
Let's begin.
No clue, bro. I don't know. It's Spitzka.
Flex your shift. Or tab, flex your tab.
Damn it,
Oh
lost
my
80 on
gosh,
that one.
It's weird, it's weird.
You know what you gotta do, Jimmy?
Oh,
You gotta
Fuck
double.
you, Jamshed. You need to stop stealing my cards.
Oh, imagine he doubled that.
You
I would have hit
13.
21
I'll say
2 times in a
first,
row,
Jimmy.
bro.
Jimmy, you're ruining the rhythm of the
He's
table.
up though.
Take your winnings, Sean. Come
No,
on.
no, no. He's only up 10.
chips, please.
Seriously, pathetic.
Closed. Let's begin.
Like, why are you rushing the guy?
If I lose this, bro, I'm gonna
Exactly,
go
let him
jump off
play.
Sonora Freeway.
Oh, that's it. That's
You mean?
what I wanna
I
see.
hope you do.
Wow.
No, it's good. He's got a 5.
Nice one.
Oh.
I mean, they still got.
Yes.
Still got.
Good
That's
man.
it.
Good man.
He's up. He's up millions.
There we go.
Bro, you're up
Now I stand.
indescribable
I'm giving you
numbers.
I have to
permission
hit
to
home
receive a
It's up
10.
to you for that one.
Oh,
Cletus,
Should
you're
I
up
hit
a
on
lot of
13
money.
is the question.
Yes, you should hit on
unlucky
13.
number.
I have to. Please, please, please.
Okay.
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 Okay. I'll wait. Please, dealer.
Another card.
Oh
Fuck
no.
you.
Jebediah, is it true about how you were
Okay.
circumcised?
I can only afford to all in,
Oh, I heard they kicked your
1.4K.
sister's teeth.
but it's gonna land.
What?
Chips in.
I heard they kicked your sister in the jaw and you got circumcised.
I'm so hungry.
It's not true?
It's too late.
Like, isn't,
It's all my money,
isn't the place
Jimmy.
you're from, they say
Pray
the
for me.
teeth
I
are
haven't even
rare
won
in
one
the
hand
shower.
with you guys, bro. This dealer is a bum.
Because you ruined
Have
the table, Jimmy.
I'm not hating on you, man.
Jimmy, you know this table wasn't built for 3 people, especially not men of your caliber, bro. Your
Yo,
size.
what are you saying, bro?
Time for your chips. A
14.
Yeah, 14, bro. You're cooked.
You gotta stand, okay? Stand and trust. Just stand, bro. I'm gonna stand and you stand. Jimmy, please.
Okay. Okay, Jimmy. I'm hitting, bro. Double down.
Jimmy!
You want?
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Great. That's
Oh,
Fuck
fuck's sake.
me, bro. In the ass. Oh my god.
we got.
I haven't even won one hand out of like 8, bro. Fuck this. I'm out.
Jimmy, this guy could've. This dealer.
Plenty. Thanks for playing. A 6.
Give it
Thank you.
another.
Let us begin.
Jimmy,
Would you like another card?
we gotta rob some homeless people.
We got.
Yep.
Got an 8.
I'ma hold and hope he has a bus somehow.
I think I'm up. I'm up a pretty fair amount of money.
Got an
I pulled out $2 grand. I'm up 9,013. So I'm up a couple $100 at least.
17.
Oh, that makes me so upset. She has the same thing.
Your chip. Thank you. Please place your chips in, please. All bets are closed.
8 left.
Best of luck, everyone.
Whenever
Bets
you're ready.
are now closed. Let's begin.
Doesn't look like I'm going to lose a fortune here doing these dailies.
And that closes out the bets.
And
Let's
an
begin.
18.
Thank God for that.
Another.
Because I'm not really rich right now.
18. A 14. A 16. Would you like another card? Dealer bust.
Shall we go for another?
You want to go again?
Card?
Let's get those bets in.
Chips placed, please. There we have 18. Bets are done. Let us begin. Got 19 there. 10.
Yeah, I'm about to go bankrupt.
Got.
Bankrupt, but I'm about to run out of money.
You want another? Please.
Well, the money I brought with me. I still got like 60K in the bank.
I'll
That's it.
start, shall we? Here's a 16. House busts.
Sucks too. I was in a profit. I got all the way up, turned to 6 into 15K.
Bets are
Profit. Well, thank God.
Black.
Bail out.
Another card.
Can hang for a little bit more.
14. Here's a 6.
She's got the 6. She might be able to bust.
It's
One
your
more card.
She has a 10 under there.
Bust.
Shall we go again?
Dealer bust.
I think she could have busted.
Time for bets, please.
Chips placed, please. Chips in, please. Bets are done. Let us begin. Great. Time for your chips.
closed.
Let's begin.
Best of
It's
luck.
11. You have 4. It's a 17.
Okay.
Got a blackjack. 15. 15.
You're ready.
Please
Would you like
place
another
your
card?
chips. All
And
bets are
that
closed.
closes out the
Best
bets.
of luck, everyone.
Let's begin.
10. 10. 15. 9.
She's ducking me.
Now,
Nice.
Chips in, please.
Big win. There we go.
have another go.
20.
Bets,
14.
please.
No.
1.
Damn, what's her issue?
5
Chips
left.
place, please. Bets are done. Let us begin. Time for your chips.
Don't think about it too
4.
Play's yours.
The bets are closed.
A 5.
begin.
Got an 8.
I don't think my brother rode his bike to work today because I would have heard the garage door open. It's past 2 now. Hold on.
3. Chips in, and 11. And that's 5. 21. Here's a 7.
Bets are closed. Good
All
luck.
right, 13. 14. Place your chips. All bets are closed. Best of luck, everyone.
Yeah, I think he took the
All
car.
over. That's a buff. Would you like another card? 2. There we have it. Here's a 16.
You want to go again?
It's
One
probably
more
too
card.
cold for him outside or something. He's like, screw that. I'll just take my. He drives. He has a car. He has, you know.
It's a 17.
But he also has a bike. He rides to work sometimes because he's like, it's cheaper, it's quicker, it's, you know, why turn the car? Why we turn the car on for the 3-block ride to work, drive to work rather?
Yeah.
But I think today he was just probably in a lazy mood.
I got an extra 1500 from that blackjack I got.
Maybe he had to get groceries or something. Sometimes he'll have to get groceries, so he takes the car. But I was like, I swear I didn't hear him.
I got a question. What can I
Open the
do
garage
with
door.
somebody's ID?
Oh yeah.
Do y'all know?
Okay, I'm back to even. When I started even with the money, like I gave you.
I was told you could start a bank account and like steal their bank account and like start a credit card type shit, but I don't know what to do with it.
You actually can get in trouble for having it.
Do what?
You can actually get in trouble for having it. If you get caught with someone else's ID, you go to jail.
Oh, well, they robbed me or they kidnapped me and ended up getting in a wreck and died. They stole mine. Well, his buddy got away and stole mine. I was just curious what they could do with mine.
For your chips, place, please.
Then get in trouble. You're not supposed to take
Okay,
it.
5's a good card.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I was just curious. Somebody said that they could open a credit card and shit and ruin my credit. I didn't know if that was true, so I've been trying to figure out if it is or not. Or what should I even do? I tried calling the police, but I can't get an answer.
A 12.
Oh, okay.
I was talking to DOJ. No, not the probably not the police.
Oh, okay.
3K up.
Play's
15K.
For your chips. All bets are closed. Best of luck, everyone.
I'm down plate from what you gave me.
Again, 9 here.
Guy got his credit. Guy's got his
wanna
ID
go
still.
again?
3. 10. 13.
Time, please.
2.
One more best of luck. Hate actually, I think I'm a little off here on 13 and 12, but still.
Thanks for playing. 20.
Ooh, nice.
Good fucking hit. Okay. I don't think I'm getting the same luck, but I'm gonna try anyway.
Yeah, just
Got 19.
Take it.
crazy.
Okay.
And 14. 20.
I was just like, nah,
Another,
motherfucker.
there was a 7, a 6, and a 6. Yeah.
and no more bets. Good luck.
Time for your chips.
One more. For the only one too hungry.
Snap. Start, shall we?
Go again?
And a 9.
Bets, please.
I wish we could give you this too.
5. There we have 18.
It's your play.
7. Would you like another card?
closed. Let's begin.
I'm gonna go run the beach after this. I'm gonna go run all the cans on the beach. Do some trashing. I haven't done any trashing yet today.
What will your move be?
11. Time for your chip. 21.
Go again? Bets are closed. Good
12.
luck.
19.
Feeling up for
Chips
another?
in, please.
Nice. A double win right at the end. Let's go.
Have another go?
Daily DK has been skipped. Fucking
Take care.
Thank you so much.
Great.
Let's get
Chips
those
are
bets
now
in.
closed. Let's begin. All bets are closed. It's time to play for your chips. We got
Bets
you.
are now closed.
Best of
A
luck.
10, an 8, A 4. Blackjack. And that's 20. 13. Do you want another card? 16. A 15. A 12. There's an 18.
Don't think about it too much. Play yours.
Six, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm rich. I wouldn't say I'm rich. I'd be closer to feeling comfortably wealthy if I didn't have to buy that stupid stash car, but I had to buy a stash car. I hate stash cars, dude. I'm so bummed I had to do that. Don't forget your knife. Gotta get gas first, though. Get gas. Then we're going to the beach. Actually, what time is it? Oh yeah, we're going to the beach.
Where's my truck, bro?
What's up with my voice box?
Oh shit, bro. We moved on from that, bro. We moved on from that, bro.
Yeah, what's up, G? How's it going, buddy? Morning.
I'm gonna bring it to compound. So you need to do something to fix it.
What's the good news, brother man? What's happening? Detroit basketball, boy. I'm not trying not to let it go to my head. Well, I do think it's long-term viable. I do think it's real. I don't think it's like insanity. I don't think it's like some little spurt we're gonna go on and then we're gonna go back to being an average team. Like, no, we're a good team. We're built correctly. We're a good team. But there's nothing worse than those guys that just can't shut up about their, basketball team when they're doing good. So I'm trying not to be too braggadocious about it, but listen, Cade still needs to have more get his guys involved games than he has get himself involved games. He still struggles with that. Some nights you're like, dude, could you just stop shooting? Like, get your boys involved. Use your teammates, Cade. We blow teams out by 30 points when you have, more than 12 assists or some shit. There's some cool stats that really suss out that, like, yo, facilitate. Get your teammates involved. Because he's like, we win on a much larger margin when he's has over a certain amount of assists, but he could just as easily, like he did that other night, I don't remember who it was against, he could just as easily shoot 45 fucking times, and then we win by like 8 or 5 or 6 points. So it's like, at the end of the day, win's a win, I guess, but I still think he needs to work on getting his teammates involved, trusting his teammates a little bit, but yeah, I think we're real. I think it's Detroit versus everybody. I think the East is unusually weak this year, which is really helpful for us. So we have a window. It's a really cool window right now. I don't think we need to do anything crazy. Detroit people are talking about we should trade for marketing. We should do this. And now's the time. It's like, okay, everybody breathe and relax. Our core is very, very, very young. We're going to be, if we play it right, we're going to be together for a very long time. We don't need to rush anything. We don't need to try and win right now while the East is weak. Fuck all that noise. We should just stay good for the next, 5 to 10 years. That'd be great. I would much prefer that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm encouraged by what I'm seeing. I think we got a real shot to upset a couple people in the East for sure. I don't know if I don't know if we're beating a Denver or a Houston or a like a OKC, but marketing's a nice piece, but it's not what we need. Not at the expense of what we'd have to give up, which is basically our entire future. They'd want 3-4 picks. They'd want Holland. They'd want Ivy. They'd want so many pieces. That's like, what are we doing? Come on, guys. The kind of trades that they're proposing, the ones that are like, this works on the trade, whatever the hell app. I'm like, yeah, cool. It works because, like, why wouldn't Utah take every bit of our future for a player who isn't going to stay there long term and has a pretty stiff third year on his contract, if I'm not mistaken? Like, why wouldn't they do that? It's like, of course it works. Utah would 100% take all of our picks. And Holland and Ivy and Golden State could use marketing. True. Golden State could use any kind of size, bro. The way you guys were getting out rebounded the other night by Portland, I was like, good God, get a rebound. What the fuck? The second chance points were just absolutely killing you. You guys do not get second chances. It's like you got no big bodies, man. I don't know why the hell you got rid of Looney, but not that he was like some god of rebounding or anything, but like at least he was a big body. Not everybody needs to learn that needs to shoot a three. You know what I mean? Like, you guys picked up these bigs that are like, well, he can hit from three at a 40% clip. Okay, cool. Can he grab a rebound? You guys need rebounds. Well, Kerr's grabbing every player that reminds himself of him, is what he's doing. Which he can't help himself because he's like, I never got my due. Now every player like me that comes out of the draft is going to come to Golden State and get their due finally. Don't people realize how valuable shooting is? Look at these teams I'm building. They're nothing but shooting. Look how they win. It's like, okay, I get it. Post, yeah, exactly. That's the kid I'm talking about. It's like, we get it. You want to have shooting on the floor, but I mean, goddamn. Yeah, that Jackson Davis kid is like I think another one you talk about. He can get after it a little bit. He's a high energy guy. Well, they barely play Kuminga because he's a ball dominant scorer. That doesn't really work in your guys' system offense. That's why they don't play Kuminga. Everybody's so confused why they don't play Kuminga. It's not that confusing. He's not a system player. He's a give me the ball, clear out, watch me go to work player. And that's cute and everything, but you guys run a system offense over there. Like, what does a player like that do for you if you're running a system offense? Not a lot. I mean, he'll be very helpful for you guys if everything breaks down, which there's times where it does. And or everybody's, in foul trouble and you got to go to your bench or something like that. With the second unit, he can just be ball dominant and be effective. It's like, cool, be ball dominant, screw our system we run. None of those guys are in the game right now. They're all sitting down for their 3 or 5 minutes. Cool, put Kaminga in there. He's the offense. Go to work. Be the guy you were in college and everywhere else and high school and yada, yada, yada. Be that guy. But, like, it's not accidental that he doesn't play, bro. With the starters. It's not an accident. Yeah, well, Al Horford was supposed to be that interior. He's so goddamn old. He's just so goddamn old, dude. I mean, I like Al Horford still. He's both. See, that's the beautiful thing about Al Horford. Kerr gets what he wants, which is another shooter on the floor. More shooters. We need more shooters. Don't you understand how valuable shooters are? Yeah, okay, Kerr, cool. But then you also get a dog in the paint, defensively, offensively. Problem is, he can't be a dog when you're stretching him out to 3 because, everybody's got to be able to shoot. It's like, you got to let him be in there. It's dog. You got to let him dog. You got to let the dog chew the bone. You know what I mean? You can't let the dog. You can't keep a dog. I'm trying to find an analogy here. You can't keep the dog at the edge of the yard. He needs to be up near the porch chewing the bone to be a dog. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? He's not going to be as effective with you guys because he has to stretch out. Your offense dictates that he stretches out. Which is fine because he can catch and shoot and he can hit that. He can hit that out there. He's valuable out there, but I would argue he's more valuable in the paint, rebounding, defense, offensive and defensive rebounding, and just like clogging that paint up and get up into people. That's where he's going to have long-term value because his shooting's, good for a big, but like, come on, dude. You got shooting. That's a byproduct of Kerr's system, though. Like, big man's got to be out there to shoot. Draymond, they got Draymond shooting that wide open 3. Now it's like Horford's out there to shoot that wide open Draymond 3. That's the game you're playing. To some degree. So it's like, we're just not getting enough rebounds. Yeah, no, your system doesn't consider rebounds at all. Your system is 3s are better than 2s. Watch us win by 8 because the math says that the math is mathing. Oh darn, we don't have a big. Well, I guess they're going to score at the rim 2 points at a time. And we're going to shoot 3s and score 3 points at a time. And 3s are better than 2s. And the nerds are taking over basketball and math. That's basically what you guys are doing. Now that it's not working as well as it did, 5-6 years ago. Now everybody's like, I don't get what's going on. I was like, dude, I do. The math isn't mathing as good as it was mathing before. What is this? Brake fluid, recyclables. Let's get it. I mean, Portland outworked you. Like, I watched that game because Portland's interesting. Portland's low-key kind of interesting. And they outworked you. Wait, did you win that game or did they win that game? Fuck, I don't even remember, actually. I watched like 5 highlights in a row. Did Portland beat you in the end? In that Emirates Cup game yesterday or the day before? I think they did. I'm pretty sure they did. but it was so obvious the Trailblazers were willing to do the work. They were out there to do the work. You know what I mean? They were clearly doing the work. We lost, yeah. It was like you guys made a run right at the end, though. It was like within the last few minutes, you were very, very close. It was a game, but I mean, it's just like it sounds too simple, but like that's ultimately that's what it is. Those Trailblazers are grimy, dude. They're playing some grimy basketball this year. They really are. I've been making it a point to watch their highlights because, like, I think some of the pieces they have over there are very interesting. True. That's a fair point. But yeah, both my teams are playing well. My backup teams are kind of, I don't know. In the West, I've been paying attention to Sacramento because now, especially because they have Westbrook. But now, it's like they're not. I mean, you know how I like to have that other team that I pay attention to. In Miami is my other team in the East that I pay attention to after my Pistons. Miami's just like, they're having an identity crisis. They're like, what are we exactly? We're just that grimy team that'll give you a tough night, but like ultimately lay down at the end. Like it's kind of who they are right now. It's like, what do you do with that? And then Sacramento is so far from the light the beam team from 2 years ago that it's depressing. Although a bright spot has been Westbrook over there. Having Westbrook over there has been really fun for me because like that's a team I kind of halfway pay attention to because I find them interesting. I feel like with Sacramento, ownership can't get out of their own way. They're too involved, and they're not making good like GM type decisions, you know, personnel type decisions. Like that team could be low key good. I mean, Westbrook's playing like a beast over there, though. That's my guy. Westbrook walked right in there. He's like, "Oh, we're tanking? Nobody told me, bitch. Here we go. Triple double. It's like he's just playing his heart out, dude. You should never pick up Westbrook if you're trying to tank. That's just a bad idea. That boy's going to compete. He's going to compete. That's just who he is. Yeah, they got the wrong kind of names, though, you know? Like the DeRozans and the Zach LaVines. Like, when have any of them ever won anything? I like Sabonis, but, like, love Westbrook. Schroeder's fun. Ooh, $1,500 right there. Boom. Let's go. That thing on my necklace, that's a DSLR camera. That is a $1,500 at the pawn shop. Let's go. That's money. I mean, what's Schroeder famous for? Getting cooked by Team USA in the Olympics, but otherwise being pretty dominant. Having some good Germany games. What's Levine famous for? Not earning 2 slam jump competitions against Aaron Gordon. What's fucking DeRozan famous for? Being LeBron's fucking punching bag in Toronto. Like, what are any of these guys actually known for? Like, that has anything to do with winning? Do you know what I mean? I like Levine, by the way. I think that boy runs like a gazelle. He's clearly athletically gifted. I wish he cared about basketball as much as he cared about looking cool. Because I think he could have been a great player. But, I mean, when has he won anything other than unrightfully 2 slam dunk championships over Aaron Gordon? You know? And then Sabonis, it seems like nobody's ever willing to let him be a 4. Like, there's a way to run an offense for a 4. There's gotta be, right? Like, I know forwards are kind of like a forgotten about position now in today's league, but like, god damn it, if you have a guy like him, you should be trying to find a way to incorporate a power forward into your offense. But they're just like, no, make him play center and run some traditional shit. Like, okay. Yeah, true. Hey, he won't listen. Hey, Levine will not retire broke. He's got his money for sure in several places. So yeah, I guess that's fair. That's a fair point. If the goal is get rich, he's gotten rich. So I just always felt like there was so much more there with that kid. Like I'm not sure how much he loves basketball. Maybe that's not right to say, but even from when he was drafted, and he was like, to the Timberwolves, and he was like, fuck, you could see him at draft day. Not getting emotional, not going, wow, my dreams come true, but more going like, fuck, I don't want to play there. Like, and you're like, wow, right off the bat, you're a baby. You know what I mean? And then to have the slam dunk competition be basically catered to him. I mean, they robbed Aaron Gordon twice just to keep Zach LaVine happy. And then he goes to Chicago, and, it's just like everywhere that kid goes, it feels like he's a crybaby. It feels like he's a diva. It feels like, I don't know. Maybe I got him all the way wrong, but I've never gotten good vibes off Zach LaVine. It feels like he feels like we should be lucky he's here. You know what I mean? Like, he's got a too cool for the room energy that I've never liked. Crybaby vibes, right? Yeah, exactly. He's got like, oh, this again kind of energy, and you're like, dude, everybody that watches this sport dreams of having just a quarter, just an ounce of your abilities, right? Like, he acts like his gifts are a fucking inconvenience. It's just, that's the vibe he gives off. It's like, dude, unquestionably talented on the floor, and the way he moves, like I said, he moves like a goddamn gazelle. It's like, dude, so graceful, flies through the air, floats. He has that weird float, and that's because his dad has him working out in a sandbox with a basketball hoop. Have you seen this shit? His dad's like one of his physical trainers, and his dad has him in the off season like jumping in sand and doing layups and doing dunks on a hoop in their yard. They have a hoop in the yard underneath a sand pit, literally a pit of sand. It's the wildest shit ever, but like, that's how he got his leaps. There's some like weird unconventional training and shit. But like, there's a part of me that thinks if his dad's still his trainer, is that what's happening? We got a Joe Jackson thing going here, where his dad's making him hate the game. You know what I mean? By making him work so damn hard all the damn time. Some people don't have the mentality for that. Some people don't want to be told, you gotta wake up at 3 in the morning and jump in a fucking pit of sand with a basketball hoop in it. 500 layups each hand type shit, you know? Maybe he has one of those situations where his dad has ruined the kid's love for the game kind of thing. There's a real possibility that could be the case, but you only find out those kind of things way after the fact, and by then it's like, it's going to be too late, because I've already kind of imprinted my opinion of him in my head, so. It's possible. I don't know. I'm just guessing on all that. I know for a fact he does work out with his dad in the off season, though. And I've seen, like, they did a segment where they show the training. He's got a literal sand pit under a rim, under a hoop. And he's like running and jumping in sand. Doing layups and doing dunks and stuff. And I'm like, Jesus. I mean, that's always a little weird when that's the tent pole of a relationship, father and son, you know? But it's like, I'm the guy that fucking makes you cry. I'm the guy that wears you out every day physically with my demands and my expectations and it's like, that's always a little bit weird. I feel like that should definitely be a third party person. Yeah, well, yeah, well. That dude is, yeah, a whole nother story. I mean, completely different sport. But Andre Agassi, he was a tennis player back in the day, like in the 80s or whatever, had a similar thing going on. His dad was his trainer, and he wrote books about it. Like after he retired, he's like a well-adjusted, older gentleman. He's got his money, obviously, all the, camera deals and, endorsement deals from being tennis is pretty lucrative, like as far as money for the players and stuff. So he's living a great life now, but like he wrote a bunch of books, tell-all books about like, having a father as your trainer and the demands of like the stardom of it. It fucked his life up. He began to hate tennis. Now, as an old man, he like doesn't play tennis anymore. He's like, I don't even want to pick up a racket. It just reminds me of so many bad times with my own family. It's like there's so many examples of that throughout sports where like, but you don't understand. You're so good. We got to push you so you can be the greatest. And it's like, okay, but man, you might be fucking that kid up. It's like, damn, why are you making him hate something he loves? Some of that's pretty unhealthy, I feel like. But then there's also people like, your Jalen Brunson's. It's like his dad's a fucking menace as well, but Brunson loves it. He feeds off of it. He's got the head for it. He's like, he wants to be pushed. He's a dog. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell. I mean, maybe we find out, 20 years from now that it was all torture and it was the worst thing that ever happened to him. But it seems like Jalen Brunson feeds off of it. It seems like he loves that energy. He wants that, a wall to run through. You know what I mean? So maybe some people are just built different. You got to know the kid, I guess. It's kind of one of those read the room situations. Like, is my kid the kind of kid that's going to benefit from this, or am I just torturing a child, Mental toughness and all that. I don't know, There's an argument there. I would think so, yeah, exactly. That's how I mean, Brunson's dad's like, in his contract, I'm pretty sure, is like, I need my dad on the bench. Like, he needs to be part of the staff of the Knicks type shit. I think it's on that level with Brunson's dad. But yeah, once you make it to the NBA, I think those trainers know what's best for your kid. Safe bet is, if it's a $1 million business, $1 billion business, they're gonna have the best people in there training your kid. Like, you can go find something else to do with, go play golf, Dad. It's like, we got it from here, Dad. Thanks. Unless you're just a straight up psycho. That's like, then what are we doing, I mean, Steph Curry was one bad summer. Steph's talked about it. When his dad said, if you're going to seriously become a pro athlete, we got to fix your jumper. He says he cried all summer. The whole summer he cried every day. But they broke his jumper and they fixed it. They built it back up. He was shooting from his hip. His dad was like, yeah, you're not going to be a pro athlete shooting from your hip, dude. You want to be a pro? Then give me your summer, and it's going to be horrible. But at the end of it, you're going to have a proper shooting technique, and you're going to be able to make a pro roster. But other than that, one summer, like Del Curry's been like, all right, now you're a pro, go do your thing, you know. There's no stories of anything past that one summer where he broke his jumper, but I mean, even Del Curry to Steph Curry, you know, there's a little bit of that. But I mean, imagine Steph trying to make the league shooting from his hip like a fucking little kid. Like, no, you got to get the ball up here. You could make the case that that's the right way to do it, you know? Yeah, he's done interviews where he's like, I cried every day, that whole summer, every night I cried. He's like, but at the end of the summer, I had a jumper that was fast, that I could shoot. I had a shot that was quick. I could get up in a hurry, and I still have that same shot to this day. He's like, that's why I'm a pro athlete. My dad fixed my jumper. That's why everybody was like, and that interview did, by the way, LaMelo and Lamar, or what's the other brother's name? Lonzo, that did Lonzo and LaMelo no favors too, because Steph came out with that interview right around the time when those two are going to get drafted, you know, in the years when those two are going to get drafted, and everybody was going, how did they not fix the jumper? I've talked about this on previous recordings, I'm sure, where I'm like, if the dad cares so goddamn much, he'd fix those jumpers, because they're horrible jumpers. Lonzo fixed his in the pros. Like, he has a shooting coach, I think probably in LA. Maybe it was after LA. That was like, okay, get your arm up, dude. What are you shooting like a retard? Fucking LaMelo still shoots like a velociraptor. Like, what an idiot. Like, his jumper's so ugly. It's just so ugly. But, you know, whatever. I like his willingness to pass. He likes the flashy pass. I don't mind a flashy pass. I like parts of LaMelo's game. He's a little shithead, though. I have a hard time with him as a human. He bothers me as a human being.
He made that right. He's going to the decant that I'm doing it.
Which makes it tough for me, you know? He seems like a snotty little shithead. But he does play he has a fun style overall. But I can't forgive that jumper. That jumper is awful, dude. Like, I'm never going to pretend like that's a good jumper. That jumper is fucking awful. He wants out of Charlotte, by the way. That's what all the reports are saying. Sham and everybody else are saying his people are starting those conversations. Like, how we need to get LaMelo out of here. He doesn't want to play here. I think because that Knepel kid came in as just like a standard run-of-the-mill good pro, you know? And it's like, oh, look at this. A balanced run-of-the-mill good pro with a clean jumper that you know, he makes good decisions, plays both sides of the ball. They're like, oh, a clean-cut white boy. Charlotte's like, we love him. LaMelo's like, oh, god damn it. That guy just took all of my shine. I don't want to play here anymore. That's what I think's happening. Yeah, or maybe he wants to win and they suck. Yeah, maybe. The way I read it is Knepel stole his shine. That's the way I read it. But I mean, I am kind of a hater, so you know, maybe I don't. I'm not. You know, maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way.
You see? Nuts.
Charlotte is not. Those are not games I watch. Generally speaking, like the highlights of, I don't really bother unless it's a team I really do give a shit about. Cleveland, another one. I don't really like watching Cleveland. Don't like watching Boston. I will not watch the Phoenix Suns. Like if there's a highlight, doesn't matter what team. Even if it's the team unless they're playing the Pistons, I'm not watching the Phoenix Suns. Like even if they're playing OKC, I wouldn't watch those highlights. Even if they're playing Sacramento, I wouldn't watch them. Or they're playing Miami or something, I wouldn't watch those highlights. I'm like, ugh, I don't. Ugh. Timberwolves too, kind of low key. There's some teams I just like. I don't like these teams. I don't want to watch these teams. Boston for sure. Timberwolves, Suns. There's a handful of teams where I'm just like, I don't care. I'll find the score after the fact. You know, I'll Google the score and be like, okay, that team won, that team lost. Okay, cool. It's just not pretty basketball. I just don't like the look of the basketball at all. The Kings beat the Nuggets last night? Well, the Nuggets just had their game against Houston, though. The Nuggets were on a back-to-back. That doesn't surprise me. Nuggets had a dogfight with Houston like 2 nights ago. It went right down to the wire. Nuggets won, but it went right down to the wire. It was like a game, like a real game. If Sacramento came in fresh and ran them off the floor, that does not surprise me, you know? Back-to-backs are tricky, dude, because it's like, you know, fatigue makes cowards of us all, right? Isn't that what the Lombardi said or whatever? So annoying that I have to do that.
Yeah, that's cap and a half.
Joseph still at 44? Of course he did. Yeah, Denver looks good this year. Denver looks like Denver. You know, they're not the most exciting team in the world, but, like, they're consistent. Joseph keeps them steady. Cam Johnson's an upgrade. Once that Brown kid comes back from his injury, Jamal Murray will be a lot less to be asked of Jamal Murray, which I think he likes. I think Murray likes to kind of coast the regular season and then start taking it real serious when the playoffs happen, which is, let's face it, when they need him most anyways. So like everything seems like it's going the way it always does with that team. Nothing new to report, really. You know. I just found a wallet. How much money is in this wallet, I wonder? Yeah, Magic are too young and too inexperienced. They're emotional. They're a fucking Gen Z basketball team. They're also a team without a fan base. And according to Jason William, who has a new podcast with Barstool, where he talks hoops, he says they are the worst organization in the league, hands down. As far as the ownership does not care about the players, the way they treat the players. He says he's been in a lot of teams. Maybe it's gotten better since I left. But he's like, when I was playing for Orlando, he said he felt like he got more respect and treated better by his fucking high school team than he did by the Magic. He says that was the worst experience he ever had as a player. He's like, they treat you like goddamn, like you're lucky to be there. It's like every other team he's been on, he's felt like a pro athlete. Felt like he's, you know, we're the talent. Treated well, you know? But Orlando, like, apparently they're just fucking terrible to their players. Was his take. So, if that's true, there's a little of that going on, too. I'm trying to think. Do I even like anybody on the Magic? Not really. Paulo Blanchero, I guess I'm supposed to like him because he's local. He's from up here in the Pacific Northwest where I'm at. Like, he's from up here, but I don't really like him. Like, he's fine. He's whatever, but like, I don't know. Suggs. Another one. I mean, I'm a Gonzaga guy. I love that basketball program over there at Gonzaga, and he's from the you know, he's a Bulldog, so it's like I should like Suggs, but again, it's like, The Wagner of it all, Franz Wagner, he's decent, but he had that weird hiccup with his jumper. Like, who has trouble with their jumper as a pro? That's weird. He got like a weird hiccup. They're like, we can't trust him to shoot anymore. It's like, what? Wait, what? So strange to me. At that level, to have it, I don't know. That's a small thing to be, you know, annoyed with a person by, but Wagner's fine, I guess. He's a pro. He on Team Germany or whatever. He plays great. That Isaac kid, I've always liked that Isaac kid that they have. Defender, the stretchy, the big with the defensive. On the 2K, they always stat him so crazy high. It's wild. His defense on 2K is always so good that I'm like, damn, this Isaac kid needs to get on the floor more for whoever the fuck he's playing for, you know? I guess with him, injuries has kind of always been the thing. Played nice on blocks. Isaac, yeah. He's a defender, dude. For sure a defender. How is this not a parking lot? That's so crazy this isn't a parking lot. Seems so stupid. Alright, let's get these cans. Hey man, would you mind terribly not robbing my bike? I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, it's me, man. No, it's not a local. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, dude. I think Rockstar needs to push back the game as many times as they need to push it back to not have a dud. Rockstar could not afford to have a dud right now. Like, they put out a game that's just a okay, kind of a game. That's going to be death to the industry, dude. Push it back as long as you need to push it back for it to be the next best thing to happen to gaming. That's my 2 cents. They pushed back Red Dead Redemption 2 like 7 to 10 times. People forget. That game was supposed to come out like a half a dozen different times. They kept pushing it back and kept pushing it back and kept pushing it back. It's like, bro, you gotta do that until it's perfect, because you're Rockstar. You cannot afford to put out a game that's half cooked. The gaming industry will eat Rockstar's fucking lunch if they put out a game that's half cooked. The game's basically got to be perfect. So I completely get it. I say take as long as you want to take. I'm not even that jazzed about it, I'll be honest. I'm not that excited about GTA 6. I think playing with the girl and the guy, like the, you know, Bonnie and Clyde of it all, is kind of stupid, personally. I mean, it's time, I guess. It's always been a male protagonist on the GTA, so it's time to have a girl. I get it, but I don't want to play as a girl. So, I think I mean, I'm glad that there's also a male character to play in the story, so, like, you can mainly just focus on him. I'm sure it'll be very playable, but, like... that part of it's like a little bit like, god damn it, you know? Yeah, the game needs to be perfect, dude. But not just financially, like, because everybody's going to buy it. They're going to make their money, even if it's a goddamn polished turd. You know what I mean? Like, it could be the biggest piece of shit game ever. It's going to make so much money. Just because it's GTA. It's because of that name. But, like, as a company, as a gaming industry, we can't afford to not have... We can't afford to have a bad GTA, you know? Plus, the map looks real tedious. I've looked at the map and I'm like, oh, god damn it. These long highways between islands of city. It's like, boats are going to be big on this one. Helicopters, planes, we're going to have to be big on this particular GTA. It's not drivable. Like, in the way that this map is drivable, like, I mean, even this map's a little tedious when you get out into the middle here, where it's like, oh, I got to drive all the way to Polito, or I got to drive all the way to, you know? But, like, this little piece of city right here is like the size of like one of like 4 little spots on the Miami map, and then each of those spots is surrounded by water. It's like mostly going to be a water game, and there's these single highways that go like If you look at the map, you can find it online. It's like, here's the big city, and it's like drive on a highway like this highway, but like all the way up to here. Imagine if there's nothing. Imagine if there's nothing between the city and Sandy, but a 1 lane highway. It's like, fuck, dude. I just don't like the look of the map. I'm like, I don't like how much it's gonna be like boat dominant, probably, because like, how else are you gonna get there clean, you know? It's gonna have to be boat dominant. It's like that part of it's a little bit like, I hope it's not super tedious to get around, you know? There's NPCs in the windows over here. What the hell? I never saw that. This is new to the wipe. This was not a thing before the wipe, I don't think. Now there's just like half naked chicks over here in the windows. What the hell? Bruh. This city's going to hell, dude. Plus the price tag. Another thing to keep in mind. They're going to be charging $150 for GTA 6. So if it's not perfect, people are like, bitch, I paid $150 for a game that's basically a GTA 5 port. Like, fuck you. Gamers are going to get pissed. If it's not $150 worth of content, people are going to get pissed. Man, it's got, oh man, it's got so much to live up to. It's like, dude, it's a scary time to be a Rockstar executive. That's for sure. Not that I ever really feel too sorry for them. Those guys all make plenty of money. But like, man, talk about a tough time to be a developer at Rockstar. They cannot afford to miss on this one, dude. They just simply cannot afford to miss. At the price point they're trying to do, they're trying to install that new price point. $150 is what you can expect to have to pay for a GTA game or a Rockstar game. And it's like, bro. And then add to that. Yeah, I mean, of course they're pushing it back. They've got to push it back. Like, there's so much at stake. It's crazy. How's it going, Bubba? Another day, huh?
Got any meth?
I could do you as good as that bottle of wine, my guy. Hang in there, all right?
Oh, lovely.
That'll cut the edge off it, you know what I mean? Until you find what you're looking for.
I look so fancy.
It's true. They should have them drink it out of a bottle. Like, I don't know why they have them drink it out of a porter glass. Like, oh. It's like, dude. But if that guy's trying to play a homeless guy that's all getting janked up, there's a bottle of wine for you. That'll jank you up a little bit. It's funny how he went from to like, oh, it's good. He started talking. He couldn't keep his accent going, dude. Past the bottle of wine. All right, where are we going? Right, we got to drop the fish off. Let me drop the fish off at the monger. I still got 3 hours. Bro, I still got 3 hours till the grocery store opens. That's awesome. So fucking stupid that I have to have that fucking open like that. Okay, so we need to hit a bank. Not hit a bank, but we need to drop our money off at the bank. And I technically have a rotten tomato I could take up, and although by the time I get up there, what time is it? Yeah, by the time I get up there, it's going to be closed. The market's going to be closed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the bank. I'm going to drop the money in my wallet off, in my bank account. And then I'm going to do some pizza runs probably. Oops, hold on. Gotta back out. Another one of those situations where, like, if I don't have the money out of my wallet, then I can't deposit it. Yep. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now I should have an empty wallet. Just IDs, yep, okay. UTA tomato, my keys for my bike, my phone, we're good. not doing dumpsters anymore, so get out of the dumpster diving gear, you know? My guy normally looks real fresh. I'm not, generally speaking, I'm not about the garbage gear I wear. You know, I only wear that when I'm looking in dumpsters, because, you know, how much sense would it make if I was in my nice clothes digging through a dumpster? Wouldn't make any sense at all. Alrighty, so daily activities. Go postal. Oh, I could go inside track. I still need to win 2 of those. Haven't caught a rainbow trout, but I picked like 4 of them up from the garbage can. That doesn't count? I guess not. Well, I should definitely go play inside track for a couple, but I'll do that after I do a pizza run. Because, yeah, in an hour it's going to be prime time for pizza. Oh, man. I'm glad I was able to kick off that wine to old boy over there, dude. He was clearly doing some kind of tattered hobo type RP. I was glad I was able to help with that a little, you know, with the wine. That felt good. I liked that. That was fun. I like to try and, you know, participate in people's RP if they're doing something fun and interesting. I'm definitely going to watch that Sacramento-Denver game, though. The highlights. I'm going to watch that. Did Westbrook have a game? Okay, I was going to say, is he going to pass that garbage can on the right? Because a lot of people do. They go from big can to big can to big can. There's little tiny metal cans he could grab as well. He knows about them. This guy's old school. This guy's OG. That guy's OG on the trash. Okay, we're about to be 18 o'clock. 17:58 right now. 59. Boom. Here we go. Active hours for the pizza this. 18 to 1 o'clock. Wait, do I have a... I don't. Okay. 21, 11, and 6. Of course he did, dude. Bro, come on. Yeah, I'll watch those highlights. God, I love Westbrook. God, I love... He works... He's trying so hard. You can tell. At all times, he's trying so hard. Like, he's not a half-assed guy. There's nothing half-assed about Westbrook's game, dude. Say what you will, man. Turnovers and his poor shooting from the 3 or whatever the hell you want to critique, or chasing rebounds over his centers, whatever else. It's like, yeah, but he's trying so hard. He's trying so fucking hard. It's like, dude. It's a crime that he doesn't have a championship by now, by the way. Some of that's on him, but like, I mean, he doesn't need one. He can get into the Hall of Fame without a championship, which is crazy. He's on that level of a player, but like, he will for sure be in the Hall of Fame just off of the triple doubles. Not to mention what he's done in Olympic play, the amount of All-Star teams he's made, the first team defense, offense, and everything. His ability to rebound, all best rebounding guard to ever play the game of basketball. Period. He literally is. Like, he'll get into the hall without a chip, but like I wish he could get a chip before he's done. That'd be so cool if he could get a chip before he's done. It's probably not going to happen, but and it's not like he's hurting for money either. He's got his Chevy dealerships and shit. That motherfucker is doing fine off the court, money-wise. Not to mention his contracts on the. Everybody's going, veteran minimum. How sad? It's like, dude, how sad? That guy's got hundreds of millions of dollars in car dealerships in LA. Dude's doing fine. That's not even counting all the other money he's already made from basketball. Like signing for the vet minimum, he doesn't give a fuck what he's signing for. He just wants to play ball. Like, he's good on money, dude. He's going to be fine. Yeah, I think there might be something to that. There might be something to that, G. He does strike me as the kind of guy who wants to earn it, you know? But, I mean, if OKC gave him any kind of a sheet, he should have taken it. Like, that's the perfect bookend to go back to OKC, play small minutes off the bench with their second unit, and then just, catch a chip. If ever a city owes a player a championship, I know it's normally the other way around. A player owes a city a championship a lot of times is how people look at it. But if ever a city owed a player a championship, it would be OKC owes fucking Westbrook one. You know what I mean? That's the way I feel. But I mean, I'm admittedly a Westbrook homer, so everything I say is, you got to put through that lens. Westbrook's my guy, dude. He's just joy. He plays with joy, but like aggression, but like effort. It's all there, dude. It's fantastic. That's my dude. CB3 said it's his last year. Okay, good. Because he was, listen, he was never gonna get it, but he was 3,000 away from the assists. He's the closest person active. He's the closest active player to John Stockton's assist record, and he's still almost 4,000 assists away. But I was like, this guy needs to stop playing already because he's the only one that's anywhere close. And then now that once he retires, that record will be locked forever. Like, literally no one will ever break that record. The game of basketball has changed to the point where, like, no point guard's going to be in a system for 20 years that would facilitate that many assists. It just won't ever be possible to be broken. The game of basketball has changed. Guards are expected to score now. You know what I mean? So once CP3 retires, then I can go, yes, because John Stockton's assist record will be safe forever. I mean, CP3 would need the perfect offensive scheme and like 5 more years to get that record. So like, it's not feasible even if he doesn't retire this year. Like, it would take him another career basically to get those last 5,000 assists in today's game. But I wouldn't even say I was worried about him, but he was the only one I was worried about. Because, like I said, that's not how basketball is played anymore. So, once he retires, that record's safe forever. The steal, on the other hand, I think there's some players that, you know, if they have long enough careers, could get near that steal record. It seems like that kid in Atlanta, the Great Barrier Thief or whatever they call him. Like, if he could continue to be that guy, he's averaging nearly 2 a game. Steals, I mean. Like, if he has like a 10 to 12, 15-year career, and he maintains that level of defense, it could be very interesting. That steal one could be up for grabs for a lot of people. That if they want to just continue to play defense on that level, you know, you got to be basically averaging 2-3 steals a game to get that steals record. It's only at 3,000 some. It's only at 3,000 something though. So, you know, 300 games at 3 steals a game. You're mirroring that record. If that kid's average, I think that kid's averaging 2+ a game right now. That Dyson Daniels kid or whatever. So I mean, if he has, you know, 82 games a season, let's do the quick math. He needs like to have like a defensively productive 6 or 7 years at that clip. Is my math right on that? I mean, if he's averaging nearly 2 a game, I just went past my marker. I'm terrible at math, but like that record is you know. I mean, John Stockton is absolutely different. He's a beast. The thing is, he played in a system for like 20+ years. Like, nobody's going to have that opportunity. So that he's kind of a cheat code in that way. But on top of that, like 2 all-time records. One that will literally never be broken. That's the assist one. The steals one's up for grabs, though. People don't realize that steals one is up for grabs if you're consistent enough with your steals. John Stockton's another motherfucker. He's in the hall with no ring. He's in the hall with no ring because he's got 2 all-time records. Out of the 5 statistical categories, he holds down 2 of them. It's like what? Shooting, passing, rebounding, steals, and it's assists, shooting, assists, rebounding, steals, blocks. Like, out of the 5 things you do on a basketball court that they statistically, you know, measure, he's got 2 out of the 5. Yeah, I think he's going to be in the hall. Not to mention what he did, you know, with the Dream Team. Like, so he's in the hall on that as well. But maybe one of those Thompson twins. Thompson twins could probably do it. My Thompson twin could probably do it. He's pretty good. He gets a couple. I don't know if he's averaging a couple a game, but like, it seems like he's getting at least a steal a game, 2 steals a game. I mean, at a steal a game, you need to have a steal a game for, 3,000 games. Who plays 3,000 games in their career though? Jesus, that's the thing. It's like, fuck. I can't do the math of it. The math isn't mathing. 82 game season, so like what, 82 steals this season? 82, I mean, good lord, 3,000 something steals. It's actually crazy when you think about it. I can't do that math. My math is so terrible. Yeah, well, it's gonna look a lot whiter. That's for sure. The Kneppels, the Austin Reeves, the Lucas of it all. Peyton Pritchard in Boston. I'm just trying to think of players that are like, oh, you're Shepard, that Shepard kid in Houston, who, by the way, needs to start for them to be truly successful. They need to give him the reins at some point. That kid's got Mark Price tendencies. I like that kid. I know his defense is a question mark, but... Did I make it? Did I make it? Oh, God.
I hope so, brother.
There we go. I've been promoted. Nice. I'm gonna do another one then if I'm promoted. Shit, if I'm promoted. I'm wondering personally. I'm wondering what our Team USA team looks like after the Braun and Curry of it all. Anthony Edwards is the leader of that team. It's like, bro, what are we doing? Who do we got on Team USA? Like, we got to keep our dominance, dude. Like, what does Team USA look like? Austin Reeves, Kneppel, fucking Anthony Edwards. I'm trying to think of Americans. We don't have a lot of Americans. That Walker kid in Utah. Is Ace Bailey American? That kid in Utah? I like the Ace Bailey kid. I mean, Maxi's American, right? We want Maxi on the team. From Philly. I'm trying to think of Americans. Jason Tatum is American, but if his ankle's good, we'll play him. Jaylen Brown can't be on the team because he's sponsored by Adidas. Booker's still young enough. Yeah, Booker would be on that team. But I mean, there's not a ton though. Jalen Brunson maybe, or like a Karl Anthony Towns maybe as an elder statesman type situation. Trying to think. Wing positions, I'd love to see both the Thompson twins go. Jalen Duren, I'd love to see as a big. I think Thompson twins on the same lineup. Imagine the one the scoring Thompson from Houston and my defensive Thompson twin from Detroit. Like, bro, on the same lineup, two wings. Oh, stop it. The defense, the clamp. Stop it. I hope the Thompson twins are in the conversation for Team USA. If they're not, that'd piss me off. Those two, giving those two an opportunity to play with each other on the highest possible stage, in my personal opinion, the Olympics. Oh my God, I got goosebumps. Like, I literally, bro, I have goosebumps right now thinking about that. Imagine those twins, the way they can read each other's minds on the court. Oh, goosebumps, dude. Come on, bro, that'd be sick. Bro, our Team USA has a potential. Team USA has the potential to be really fucking good. Like, if now that I'm thinking about it, I was like, who are we gonna bring to the Olympics? I was like a little worried, but now that I'm thinking about it, yo. I mean, those Thompson twins are American, right? They're not like from like some weird. I mean, they're not like, oh, our dad's from yada yada yada, but we grew up in the States type thing. It's not one of those situations, right? I'm assuming they're American. Watch them be Canadian. Canada's low-key sneaky, has a lot of good players. It's kind of annoying. Like, when you really do when you nuts and bolts of it, like, Canada low-key has a sleeper team, dude. With the shy of it all, and then the RJ Barrett and the Booker, not Booker, the other one, Brooks, Dylan Brooks or whatever, and some of these guys, they got a couple kids from Indiana. Halliburton, if Halliburton was healthy, he's on the Olympic team for sure. They already had him on the last one, right? But yeah, we got a pretty scary team, dude. I would think Cade. Why wouldn't Cade be on there? Maxi, Cade be like two of our guards. Booker and Austin Reeves would be the shooting guards. Wings would be the Thompson twins. Power forwards to be like Jason Tatum if he's healthy. Well, actually, Maxey might not make the Olympic team because it'd be Halliburton, right? If Halliburton's healthy, Halliburton and Cade. Depends what position we feel like we need more of, I guess. For bigs, we're not in great shape, but we're not in bad shape either. Jalen Duren could play as a big. Duren's a beast. Fours, I don't know what we do for fours. I guess like Jason Tatum and trying to think of another three-point shooting four. Who might not think? Oh, Anthony Edwards would have to be on the team, obviously. So he's like a wing. They should get both the Thompson twins, though. Get both the Thompson twins. That'd be unbelievable. I don't even know if they're looking at it for Team USA. They should be, though. Because not everybody has to be a fucking superstar. You know what I mean? You need your glue guys. Those two could situationally, positionally be glue guys for shooting guard, small forward, and power forward. You know, they're plug and play. Ah, man, that's interesting. Because yeah, without LeBron and Steph and Durant, these guys, like, there's a lot of room on that roster for some young kids to come in and, man, that could be really cool, bro. But those would be real games though, because we don't have those shutdown boys like we did, and those games have been more and more competitive every year. And it's like, without shutdown boys for the end of the game, bro, who's our shutdown boys? Anthony Edwards? Whoa! Booker and Anthony Edwards would be like our shutdown boys, I guess.
It's good, mate. This fat cunt ordered 2 pizzas.
A little double order action, huh?
Fat fucking loser, eh?
Oh, Michael needs a pizza. Bam Adebayo, right? Bam was on the Olympic team. He'd be like Bam and Duren for the bigs. Very interesting. It would be Bam, right? Because he's American. I feel like he was already on the Olympic team. Bro, it's tough. I don't know. I don't make these decisions. I know what team I'd put out there. I'm hitting a pretty serious wall right now. Oh, I'm at 3 hours. That makes sense. I feel like I'm hitting the wall. I was like, dude, I feel like I'm hitting a wall right now. I look up. Oh yeah. 3 hour mark. That's usually when that happens. That's when the good streamers start to hit their stride. But man, for me, I like past 3 hours. I don't have a whole lot. I don't have a whole lot less. You know. We gotta go play some inside track though. I can't call it a day after this pizza run or anything. I gotta play some inside track. Try and get at least 2 wins. Plus, it's not even anywhere near 6 o'clock yet. I gotta run errands at 6 this morning, so I don't want to like get done too early, or else I'll fall asleep. And then like if I fall asleep, bro. I gotta get those errands done at 6. It's like it's part of Christmas presents, dude. It's so weird to have to buy Christmas presents again. You know, now that I live at the house with family, it's like I gotta do my brother Curtis. I gotta do Grandma Lori. I gotta do little Avon. She's easy. She's a kid. You know, unicorns, ponies, that sort of stuff. She loves it. It's like it's easy. Dirt's wife, who I don't know very well at all. I gotta get a sense on that one. I might go with Dirt to the store on that one and be like, "This is something she would like," type shit, you know. But Grandma Lori's pretty easy. I think I'm gonna get her like a foot fixer, like some, you know, some boots that like have heat in them or something, because she's old. She's always cold, you know. Old people are always cold. They always like something. Here's something cozy to keep you warm, you know, or some like lotion or something, you know. Lady shit, old lady shit, you know. Here's some skin lotion so your skin doesn't get dry, type stuff. And then the little one's super easy. Dirt, I got Dirt already figured out. But like having to buy Christmas presents is so weird. I haven't had to do that in decades. Because I don't ask for anything for Christmas. I tell people, please don't buy me anything for Christmas. Just buy me beef jerky if you're gonna buy me. I've given this speech every year around Christmas. You know, I never ask for presents, so I don't have to buy anybody presents. But like they're right there. They live right upstairs. You know, I see them every day, coming and going and moving around. It's like it'd be so awkward if I didn't buy them anything, right? Like, didn't get you shit. Merry Christmas, you know. So I gotta get them stuff. It doesn't have to be crazy expensive, I don't think, but just something, you know, so they know I'm thinking of them. But so a little bit of that is what's going on with the going and running errands at 6. I'm gonna order a few things on Amazon. That may or may not show up way before Christmas, but whatever. I got closets. I can hide this stuff. But I gotta go to the grocery store because that's why I buy the Amazon cards, you know, to buy the stuff off Amazon. Because I'm not trying to have a credit card on Amazon. That's stupid. Who does that? That's not smart. That's how they can charge you every month for Amazon Prime when you don't want them to and shit. I don't play those kind of games. There's an issue with your billing situation. If you'd like to look at that, Amazon says that to me every time I'm on Amazon. I'm like, yeah. You know what the issue is? I haven't given you guys a credit card, you crybabies. Guess what? I'm not going to. It's funny how when I load a couple of, you know, prepaid cards from the grocery store onto the Amazon, suddenly that issue isn't there anymore. Huh, weird. Now that you got money you can pull from, you shitbags. No, I mean I do, but I'm not putting that on there. I refuse. I will never put any of that on there, dude. I'm not giving anybody any access to draw anything from any of my financial accounts. Never. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I just put all my bills onto my savings and they just auto draw right out and I don't have to worry about it. It's like, yeah, you don't have to worry about it, but you also can accidentally not be paying attention to it. I don't like that shit, dude. Nah, fuck all that. I want to physically pay any bill I need to pay. I don't want anybody drawing any of my money out, dude. It's my money, dude. That shit bothers me. I don't like it. I don't play those types of games. They love to charge weird fees. Exactly. Nobody's taking anything from me that I don't give them. What I have is a paycheck card. It's backed by Visa, but the company I work for like puts my what do you call it? Puts my paycheck on this plastic card, and I can use it at like, you know, I can use it like a debit card basically. I can swipe it at the grocery store or a convenience store, you know, stuff like that. That's what I have. I have a paycheck card. I don't even have a debit card. I just have a paycheck card and a savings account. That's it, period. No checking, no credit cards, none of that shit, dude. No Venmos. I think I have a PayPal for when I started my YouTube channel. That's how Google pays, PayPal pays it's how the super chat works. It's all, so that I have, but I've never actually looked at it. And nobody has any way to pull money out of it. If there is money in there, which I don't think there is. But yeah, I don't do any of that stuff. I don't like any of that stuff, dude. People are way too comfortable giving out that kind of information. I find that to be strange. Like, why would you just give some random corporation access to your shit? I was like, that doesn't make sense to me. Some people are like, oh, I mean, you could track all that back, and there's, you know, if you do that, there's like, you know, paperwork and checks and balances and receipts and so on. It's like, it's not like they could really rob you. You can get all that money back. It's like, okay, yeah, probably. But that all sounds like a wild hassle. I just as soon not be in that situation at all, you know? If you're banking on me to pay attention, dude, that's a bad bank right there, dude, you know? I know myself well enough to know I don't want to be put in those situations. I just as soon play it the way I play it, dude. You need money from me? Here is the money. Here is the money I've decided I will give you. Do they still have nuts here? They do. Is that still all they have? Yep. Okay.
Babyface Jimmy.
Oh, shut up.
Ooh, what up, babyface? He said it.
Bro. Crazy. No money in the bank whatsoever.
Hey, hey, hey! We don't go down that path, alright?
Just lost 60k in fishing. I'm not stressing. Calm down.
Yeah, shit happens, man. Calm down.
Okay, yep. There we go. I wanted to have about $5 grand. That's way too much money. I just need to get a couple wins at the casino here, or at the horse track here, but if I see the perfect odds, ooh, this guy again. That guy lives on that diamond slot right there, dude. I see that guy here all the time with that rainbow hat. He loves that diamond slot. Oh, 6, right? Interesting. Total belter. Lane 5. Love the lane. Love the horse.
Come on, let me just get a win.
I
Fuck.
don't love the
Please.
I don't love the odds, but it is technically the middle of the pack.
I like the boots, my guy.
With the horse racing, I like to do the middle of the pack. I like to do certain lanes, 3, 4, and 5 specifically are the lanes I love, and I love certain horses. Clap back, Charlie. Clapback Charlie concerns me. At 4-1, Clapback Charlie should be dominating. It's a great horse. It's 4-1, which is good odds. The fact that it's not is very interesting. Oh, there it goes. Late push, maybe. Was that back-to-back lane 6? That's back-to-back lane 6, right? Jesus. Okay, so leave lane 6 off of the conversation for a while now, because 6 has won twice. So it's like, bro, the chances of that hitting again are probably very, very slim, you know? I'm gonna go Banana Hammock. I just like the name. Black Rock Rooster is tempting because that is technically, Durban Poison's middle of the pack, because 5-1, 6-1 are the front runners. 10-1, 11-1 are these guys. They're the high end, so the middle is Durban Poison. But 3 number 6s in a row, I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm going Banana Hammock. I'm gonna go with a front runner. It's boring, but you know, I don't barely win any money, but whatever. Ooh, Sweet Relief though is a good horse. 11-1 though. Eh. Wow, my horse is in the very back. Well, that's fun.
What up? Get a 10?
3 times in a row, lane 6. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah.
That's 3 times in a row, lane 6.
No, I didn't get nothing back there. Oh, what'd I get? 25 or 75? Yeah, 25 back there.
3, 4, 7, 8, 10. All right, I'm gonna go.
Hazard's on his way to hospital, and I'm stuck in fucking inside right now.
Right.
Still doing this horse shit. I still need to win one more game.
Yeah, no, I know. I get that feeling too.
What am I hearing?
Yep.
Yo, do you have any trades?
I like Social Media Warrior at 8-1. I should have probably picked it, but I went Tethered End just because I'm going to try and play closer to the front runners, because I need to get wins. And front runners win often because they're the front runners. They're the best odds because they're the highest chance of winning. Trying to play smart, but I don't know. With these horses these days, it's tough to play smart because I'm not sure what smart even looks like, you know? Damn it. Not really, no. I'm not that. I don't like social situations. It's hard to gamble when you don't want to go into a place with lots of people. Like the casinos are usually pretty busy, you know. I don't like being in a building with like hundreds of people in it. It makes me uncomfortable. That's why I stream video games to the world in my, garage. Look, got no problem with 100 people, 1,000 people being in the chat, but like if too many people around, I get in my own head a little bit. I get all so.
Oh yeah, it definitely says free parking.
Yeah, right, but
for me, you see, I've had zero money in it and then gone from my account and thought, shit, you know, I mean, got the
Dirty Dog was just a last minute throw right there. I don't know what we're doing.
You're right though. Yeah.
That's if you take your bank balance down
Oh,
to zero.
Jesus, G-Man. What are you doing?
Well, I have done that. I've gone to zero and then I just go
That's not good, dude.
and then find like a DLSR camera, go sell that the pawns up and put it in here.
Yep. Trust me, I've been there, done that, bro.
Suitcases were hitting the bench the other day. Their suitcases, bloody hell. Finding like 3 MacBooks in them and stuff. Yeah.
Got one. Got one. Let's go.
There's for those strangers, there's one out in Sandy, the guy on a boat, you talk to the guy on a boat and you gotta go swim in the water and you find a thing of gold and he gives you 8 gold bars.
Right?
Yeah, and I think you get about
I think
you get about a 10k out of it.
Right, what is it though? There's a guy sat in a boat and
I go on Wednesdays when it's not busy.
No, you
Yeah.
gotta go talk to the guy.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to the idea of gambling. I like the idea of gambling. I like sports gambling. I think I'd be really good at sports gambling. I should probably download one of those apps. People make a lot of money on sports gambling. I think I could over-unders and stuff on basketball games. I think I could do a pretty good job on that. But I'm just not willing to spend money like that. I don't have money like that either, truth be told. I don't work that much. I like my life right now because I have a part-time job that, you know, this time of year, especially in the winter, like I'll get out 2-3 hours early some days. Like it's like I barely have a job. I love that. But in barely having a job, I don't have a crazy amount of extra income, you know? So I got my wallet's a little bit tight, you know? My margins are a little tight, if you want, that might be the way to say it. So, by design, you know, I always have enough, but like, I just,
Your daily activities, your personal daily activities.
I don't have a whole lot of money I could afford to spend gambling, you know? Even on a sure thing or whatever, you know?
If you flex your K, you can click in the middle. It says daily activities up in the middle. You see that?
No, it doesn't for me. It doesn't. No. At the top.
Yeah, at the top of your inventory, it should say inventory, daily activities, and favors.
Oh shit, mate! I'm missing a portion of my eyes at the top there. Right.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't even see it. All I get is picture slots, and that's it.
Damn.
I mean, Sheepish Samba is the best horse here. Dexy Runner's a beast, though, too, but they're such long shots. Have we had a long shot hit yet?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Sheepish Samba. Yellow Sunshine's where I should live because he's the middle of the pack, kind of. But I'm gonna go Sheepish because I can't help myself. I like that horse. That horse has won for me so many times. I just need one more win too. I might be doing the same lane twice in a row, though. That's not a good idea.
I didn't.
Dexy Runner's out big. That means he's going to lose.
VIP, I get to spin the wheel twice, though, every day.
I would have never bet on lane 2. Square to go. I would have never bet on square to go. Yeah, mistakes were made. I lost that 500 there. That's fine. I mean, I pulled out $5,000 to begin. I'm still ahead right now, technically. Well, I was prepared to lose $5,000 trying to get this done. So I'm not trying to go into this with a losing mentality, but like, let's do a front runner. Let's do like a supposed to win by a mile horse right here. Only because Cancel Check is a good horse. It's 2-1. It's a good horse, and we've seen lane 6 win 3-4 times. It's a hot lane today. Lane 6 is hot today.
Car slots? I don't know.
That's the logic I'm using right now. I'm not saying it's going to pay out, but I'm saying if it does,
Not sure. I've only personally
I'll look
only
like a
owned,
smart
like,
guy.
4.
Because I mean that it's lane 6 has been hitting like crazy. Normally I don't like lane 1s or lane 1, 2, or 6. I don't really like those lanes. I like lanes 3, 4, and 5. Those lanes seem to be the ones that win more often than not. But today we've already seen that lane 6 is hot. So add to that it's a 2-to-1. Add to that it's a horse I know that wins. Like Cancel Check is one of those horses that wins pretty regularly. It's a name I recognize from the winning circle, you know. As long as number 5 doesn't beat it right here on its second burst, it's going to go ahead and take the lead and probably hold it. Yep, it'll hold it. Nice. Yeah, it's just you got to play the angles on it. Like there's my second win. I got my reputation point. I got my $700 for the accomplishing my daily or whatever. Right there, knocked that down. Only ones I have left is go postal and go fishing, and I don't care about either of those things. In 3 hours, I'll have new missions, but... Alright, one for the road. Let's do a little drone warning on lane 5, because I haven't won on lane 5 yet. I'll put 700 on it so that even if I lose, I still walked out $1,000 ahead. After the $700 I won for the accomplishing the daily.
Hell yeah. I hit every once in a while.
If I win, cha-ching, you know what I mean?
Right, dude. That's funny. That's the same thing with me, dude. I don't like it. I don't feel it.
But yeah, after that, I'm gonna probably call it a day, and then I'm gonna watch those highlights of that Sacramento Denver game. Drone warning getting out early like this is not a great sign. That's not a great sign. Stay with the pack though. Don't fall too far behind. Maybe he's a 3 jumper. No. Damn it. What was lane 6? Is that a long shot? Yep, it was a long shot. Damn it, a 12-to-1. Are you kidding me? Of all the times for a long shot to hit, dude. Are you kidding me right there? Alright, we'll put the $6,000 back into our bank account. Dude, we made money. We accomplished one of our personal dailies and made an extra $1,000 on top of that. I mean, what more can we ask for, right? All right, let's make sure to get out of here and grab my knife. I might take the drive up to the farmer's market and get that $300 for that mutated tomato. I mean, I'm definitely done for the day. I'm like, wait. Oh, my shit's not here. Wait, did I run all the way over here? I did, didn't I? I'm an idiot. Wait, When did I notice my chop shop vehicle?
Hello, my friend. Do you need a ride?
Oh no, I'm all right. I appreciate it. I'm just up here at the garage here by Pizza This.
No worries, my friend. Have a good day.
You too, Bubba. That guy got the same. He probably got the same shirt on as me. Well, I mean, listen, I got a ton done in these 3 hours. I'm up about 10 grand. I got our group dailies knocked down, the roulette and the devoured 25 fast food items. Those are actually really easy ones. I got some perk points. I got us some rep points, I think. Yeah, I did. I did a little bit of something. I got my personal activities done. Now I'm just gonna go on the drive and turn in a tomato and probably call it a damn day. Watch some basketball highlights. Go run some errands. Laundry. I gotta do laundry today. Play some more GTA 4. Bro, I've been playing through GTA 4. So fun. So different. So, like, completely boiled down to its id, you know? It's just like, it's all just like drive, fetch missions, shoot a couple guys. It's such an easy game compared to like how complicated games are these days. It just feels very old, you know? Like very vintage, but in like a fun way. Anyways, I've been playing that. I got it off Steam for like $4. It was like a bundle deal. It was like GTA 4 and the GTA 4 expansion, like the Liberty Stories or whatever. So I have both of those. It's like the DLC they put out for that game. I have both of those for like $4. I was like, dude, let's go. So when I'm not able to get into High Life, the server, I'm still playing GTA. Just not 5. I'm playing GTA 4. So what I'll probably do is I'll run my errands, you know, at 6 or whatever. Depending on how quickly I get that done, I might jump back in and get a few more hours before the 10 o'clock wipe. But after 10, if I can't get back into the High Life server, I'll just start. I probably won't even worry about getting back in after 10. Honestly, I've gotten enough done today. I don't have to be greedy. But I'll most likely play GTA 4, listen to some podcasts or something, do a few loads of laundry, which by the way, is so easy to do now. Laundry room is right next to my bedroom, basically. Oh, God. Living the good life, dude. Driving around honking the horn like crazy for no reason. I wish I could still cut across the sea here, but it's not a thing anymore. They took out the bridge. I wish that bridge was still there. So easy. Now I gotta go around. still have tomorrow too. Dude, come on. Dude, my weekend, dude. Life is good. Life is good. I forget that, like, this isn't the last day of my weekend. I still have Monday too. Monday's technically my day off. This is just a normal day off I would have because, you know. God damn. Okay. Yeah, so I'll get my errands done today, laundry done today. I mean, if I'm up at the right time tomorrow, I'll probably just go live Monday morning, assuming I've checked all my boxes, got everything off my list. You know, all the grown-upping I needed to do this weekend. If I do all my grown-upping today, do all my adulting today, I'll probably record tomorrow. Get into the server, do some trash, and maybe sell some mushrooms or weed or whatever. Love this area, dude. Look at this. This is great. What the hell is this place? Oh, good. My office is here. I have my own office. Good. I told them to put this in for me. My own personal office. Good. No, this is like the Better Call Saul office, right? Pretty sure. But that's a bank. I mean, they put a bank in Sandy. That's awesome. Dude, I fucking love that. Dude, I'm living in Sandy. Why the hell would I ever live in the city? That's so stupid. I'm living in Sandy. But not really. I'm going to live like Sandy adjacent. But anyways. Dude, Sandy's great now. Look at this. It's amazing. I'm going to live right there. Behind this gas station. In the house behind the gas station. I love that spot. Okay. We're going to call it here. Guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Listen, I know it's only 4 in the morning. I still have like 6 hours till 10 o'clock. But like, bro, I gave you 3.5. What do you want from me? Get out of my face. What do you want from me? Get out of my face, all right? For now, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll probably be live tomorrow, even though Monday's usually the day I take off from streaming or whatever. But you know me, I'm inconsistent with my recording, so I'll probably record tomorrow, most likely, because I won't have a whole lot left to do weekend-wise, adulting-wise. I'll get most of that done today, and we'll probably see you guys tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel, you know. Early morning.